Diana, this is an audit that apparently took weeks to complete here at the 22nd District Court, and this morning the regional administrator for the state Supreme Court was here to have a face-to-face meeting with Judge Sylvia James to talk about the results. Then there are, in fact, a number of areas of concerns, the specifics not revealed to us so far, because they're hoping that Judge James actually writes out some answers to more than a dozen findings that apparently were extensions from a 2007 audit, issues that were never apparently corrected. And so the judge still seems to think that this is about politics.
I think that a lot of this is overblown. I think that there are certain people that are driving this.
She insists it was all about city politics 2 months ago when we talked to her, but Judge Sylvia James admits there have been no audits of her court books for 3 years at least. In fact, the last financial audit conducted at the 22nd District Court was completed in 2007 by the Taylor-based accounting firm of Darnell and Meyering. Their report to Judge Sylvia James included a list of important issues that should be addressed, saying they, quote, identified significant material deficiencies in internal control, unquote. Among the material weaknesses in the way the court kept its books, deposits were not being made on time. There was a difference in the bond lists and the actual ledger balance. The amount on check stubs appeared to be different from actual amounts the checks were issued for. And workers were paid as contractors, some of them at least, who should have been treated as employees.
The court employees are court employees, but they are paid by the funding unit.
That last item was very important, as it points out the fact that Judge James, even several years ago, was making her own rules when it came to the proper handling of some court employees. That same issue caused major battles between city government and the judge 3 years later, in mid-2010. And so apparently that audit was reviewed by the state Supreme Court, and some of the issues that apparently were not addressed back then were still not addressed now in 2010. We will know more details tomorrow when the state Supreme Court releases the report. We will get to read it probably before noon. Reporting live in Inkster, Bill Proctor, Channel 7 Action News.